He said he loved her, but one test showed the truth. Ye line viewer co-instantly shock plus curiosity dono dedi high. Or directly storic themes say match cardi high actions versus words of love.
The evening breeze carried the soft scent of roses into the Malik family's living room. The chandeliers glowed warmly, reflecting off the polished floors as laughter and conversation filled the air. It was supposed to be a happy day, the day Zara introduced her fiancé, Ayaan, to her family. Zara had fallen for Ayaan 2 years ago at her university. He was confident, charming, and said all the right things. To her, he was perfect. But her mother, Mrs. Malik, had seen too much of the world to trust words alone. She believed that love wasn't proved in promises, it was revealed in moments of truth. When Ayaan arrived, he came dressed sharply, carrying gifts for everyone. His smile was polite, his tone sweet, but his eyes moved around the room as if measuring wealth, not warmth. Mrs. Malik noticed, quietly. She had a plan, one that Zara knew nothing about. After dinner, Mrs. Malik asked Ayaan to help her carry a few boxes from the car. "They're just some old things I promised to donate," she said gently. He smiled, agreed, and followed her outside. But when they reached the driveway, she pointed to 2 large boxes stacked awkwardly. They were heavy. "Could you please take them inside, Beta?" she asked kindly. Ayaan looked at his spotless shoes, then at his expensive watch. Actually, I just had this suit dry cleaned, maybe someone else." Before he could finish, the gate creaked open, and Zara appeared. Without a word, she picked up one of the boxes herself, struggling but determined. Mrs. Malik watched as her daughter's fiancé stood frozen, watching her lift the load he refused to touch. Later, Mrs. Malik invited them both for tea in the garden. The silence was thick, and the glow of fairy lights reflected in Zara's uneasy eyes. She could tell something had shifted in her mother's expression, calm, but disappointed. Mrs. Malik finally spoke softly, "Ayaan, I wanted to see how much you respect my daughter, not just how much you say you love her. When life gets heavy, love is supposed to help carry the weight, not step aside to protect its own comfort." Ayaan's smile faltered. He tried to laugh it off, but Zara's eyes filled with tears. She suddenly remembered the small moments she had ignored, when he'd let her pay the bill, when he'd asked her to cancel her plans to fit his schedule, when he called her too emotional for wanting his time. Mrs. Malik reached across the table and held her daughter's trembling hand. "My dear, you can't build a future with someone who gets tired at the first test of love. The one who truly cares will never watch you struggle alone." Ayaan stood up, muttering excuses, but Mrs. Malik didn't stop him. When the gate closed behind him, the silence was loud. Zara cried, not because her engagement had ended, but because she finally understood what real love should look like. Weeks later, she received a letter from Ayaan, apologizing, explaining, making promises again. But this time, Zara didn't reply. She had learned something powerful from her mother's quiet wisdom, that love isn't about how loud someone declares it, but how silently they prove it. That night, as she helped her mother with dinner, Mrs. Malik smiled and said, "One day, the right man will come, and he won't need to be tested. His actions will speak for him." Zara nodded, a small smile breaking through her tears. She finally understood.
Moral: true love doesn't fear being tested. It shows up, stands firm, and helps carry the weight even when no one is watching. Every short hides a broken truth. Subscribe for more emotional stories.